I got a DVD duplicator case. It's actually, populated with all the drives and everything. But I got it for free, and they're actually usually pretty expensive to buy them. But somebody was giving it away on Facebook Marketplace, so I
Can you
ended up
put a
getting it.
DVD in it and you can duplicate it?
Yeah, you can. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 DVD slots, so you can make 7 copies of a single DVD using
Oh,
the controller there that it has. So it's got 9 slots in it
pretty
that are
cool.
5 1/4, and so all it is 9 5 1/4 slots and a power supply in a casing.
But you don't connect it to your computer?
Correct. It has no way to connect to a computer. But I'm not planning on using it to duplicate DVDs. I'm planning on ripping out all the drives and the little 5 1/4 control thing that it has there that does all that, and putting in 5 1/4 inch adapters to 3.5 inch hard drives, and putting screens on the front of that, and then using the power supply with the SATA connections. I'm planning on making a direct attached storage box. And in order to do that, I found I need about $60 worth of parts. That's a $13, if I get it on eBay, PCIe SAS card, and then two $20-ish SAS to SATA cables that are 6 foot long. And yeah, hook in the drives after I 3D print all the adapters, and hook them up to the power supply, and it's good to go.
Is the current power supply powerful enough for all those drives?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to take much to do. It already has all the SATA connections on it and control all those SATA drives. It's I think I'm gonna have to double check. I think it's either a 300 watt or a 500 watt.
Oh, okay.
But even then, you're not usually accessing all of the drives at any given time anyway. So I don't think that there's any way for it to blow out that power supply accessing all the drives.
That'll be a fun project. Do you have enough drives to populate it?
I don't have enough drives, and so I'm looking at pricing drives, and that's going to be the expensive part, because if I did it the way I want to, I would end up spending about $100 to $120 per drive, and that would be a maximum of 8 drives based on the number of connections that you can get out of the 8088 SAS to SATA cable. And with the PCIe card, you can hook up 2 of those cables, and you can get up to 4 drives per cable. So you can get that 8 drives, and I'd be looking at probably 12 terabyte drives each if I did it the way I wanted. So
Wow.
8 12 terabyte drives.
Almost 100 terabytes.
Yeah. Yeah. And
96?
960 terabytes, which, that
Almost
should
1,000. Petabyte. Is that what they call it?
that should be more than enough, but you never know. You get that many drives and you just try and find a way to fill them up. Right, Mordency?
It'd be
No. I
96
very
terabytes, right? Not
I very
960.
actively try not to fill up my 59 terabytes, 64, however you calculate it. I'm over a third, almost half.
Although I did see some 10 terabyte renewed drives on Amazon, some of the HGST, the helium drives, for I think it was $80 or $90 each. And that's
Is that
still
a good brand? Helium?
well, helium is the technology. Like literally, there's helium in the drive that makes it a little bit lighter, so that way it can spin a little bit faster.
Who makes them?
Many manufacturers. I'm not sure who made those particular ones, but let me see if I can find it again.
I'm going to try it now. Hold on. Nicotine pouches?
HGST UltraStar HE10 10 terabyte SATA, and currently that one is $94. But Seagate, no, yeah, that one is the HGST drives or the Helium drives. Oh, and here's one for 80. MDD HGST HE10 10 terabyte, 7200 RPM, 128 meg cache, 6 gigabyte per second enterprise drive, $80.
Enterprise, nice.
So yeah, 10 terabyte drives, 8 drives, 800 terabytes. Or
I'm
no,
gonna try these, Joe. Have you ever had these?
which ones? No.
On nicotine pouches.
I should learn the maths. 80 terabytes.
How many are you supposed to eat at one time?
All of them. That way you get nicotine poisoning and you're puking.
It says put a pouch under your upper lip. Enjoy for up to 20 minutes. Oh, it kind of burns.
If you want nicotine poisoning, you just have to sprinkle in a little bit of your cigarette into some warm water and drink it like tea.
Really? I don't want nicotine poisoning. Why would I do that?
To get out of prison.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'll remember that next time I have to go to prison.
But I might
So what will you be storing on all these drives?
probably
Home
TV
videos?
shows and movies. Just your and mine home videos, the ones that we make.
Or docking and sounding videos?
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yeah, you ever heard of sounding?
No.
I heard of that recently. Morton,
Not on this show.
You know what that is?
Don't look that up either.
Yeah,
Oh.
we can't put that on
With
YouTube.
sounding?
Yeah.
I'm going to trust you, and I'm not going to look that up.
Yeah, look, pantomime it, Morton. So that's your thing, and then that's what goes inside.
Q-tip love.
Or they sell special rods that go into the end of your
into your
what.
urethra?
Yeah, into your pee hole.
I have too many friends that are special.
How is that even pleasurable? Don't they have to give you anesthesia to give you a catheter? Or do they just shove
I don't know,
it
I've
in?
never had one while I'm conscious.
Oh, man. It
It would
sounds
be better to
awful.
knock me out. Preferable to knock me out.
Oh, they got like hooks.
No. Learning that people enjoy that and hearing about it was very disturbing to me.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Stop
Sounds
talking,
awful.
people. I have a vivid imagination, and now I'm in physical pain.
We'll
think
tell
they sell some
Jackie
of
to
these
wait till
objects
you're
on
asleep, Joe,
Amazon.
and then just do it to you. Surprise sounding.
It's like barbed wire.
Oh god.
It's a nautical term for
Talking. Barbed wire.
Well, it's ribbed.
Is
Ribbed
it?
for his pleasure.
You want to hear a fun fact about that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You know the serial killer John Wayne Gacy?
Yes.
He was a big fan of that involuntary sounding. He would take his victims and handcuff them, and then he would put a glass rod into their
Stop. Nope.
bowl,
No more.
and then he would hit it with a hammer on the outside.
No.
Wasn't he good friends
stop.
with Dr. Phil?
I don't know. But yeah, that was one of his ways of being a sick pervert.
Oh.
Sounds awesome.
We are a Linux podcast, right?
No. We're something.
Wow. So Joe, to manage all those drives, are you going to use are you going to create like an LVM for it, or keep them separate, or
I would keep them separate. The SAS card, the SAS PCIe card, it specifically says no RAID. So I'm assuming that, no, obviously that means that there's no hardware RAID. So I probably could software RAID them, but
Yeah, hardware RAID is a Windows problem.
yeah, I'm just not going to. I'll keep them separate. I wouldn't mind striping them, but then one goes bad and you lose everything.
LVM is pretty cool. I like using LVM. But it's up to you, I guess, however you want to use them.
I have to be able to afford the hard drives first, so I might go with another option first when it comes to hard drives. Because with the adapters that I'm printing,
I mean, like a lower, I
mean, I can get
capacity.
Yeah, but I could get SSDs, 128 gig SSDs for like $10 each, and then just to test it out, and then slowly replace them with larger drives. And the adapter, if I could find the adapter that I printed, which I'm not seeing right this second, I must have put it away. Oh, no, I must have put it away. But it's a Thingiverse model, and it will take either the 2.5 or the 3.5 inch drives, and then you can put it into the 5.25 bays. At least plastic is cheap.
That is true.
What is that, the name of that, it's a new form, well, I guess it's not new, it's been around for about 10 years. Format
DFS?
that they, no, it's not that kind of format, but it's like a type of software that you use to create what they call a pod, and basically
DFS?
DFS?
no, it's not that kind of, it's what they use to create a pod, which is oh shit, let me just look it up.
While you're looking that up, I can't find anything about Dr. Phil being friends with John Wayne Gacy.
I didn't
But I
know
thought
that.
I'd heard that.
I never knew
I
that
thought
was
I'd
a
heard
thing.
that. I searched and I can't find it to confirm. So that's either the Mandela effect or effective Google scrubbing.
So for those of you that watch the YouTubes, this is the 3D printed adapter. I mean, it's a really simple print, and it just, 5.25, and you have all different screw holes on the side for 5.25, and then the bottom portion is set up to either take 3.5 on these outer ones or 2.5 on these inner ones. I mean, I could go for some of the boxes that you can 3D print that'll hold like 3 or 3 hard drives into like 3 slots of 5.25, and then has the slide-in rails. And I could 3D print the rails too, or just buy a whole bunch of them for dirt cheap. But it's a more complex print and just adds more, bullshit to the build. So I'll probably just stick with something like this.